Are you ready to supercharge your life and become the best version of yourself? Organifi offers a range of premium, all-natural and organic superfood blends designed to help you reach your peak performance both mentally and physically. If you're looking to optimize your health and boost your success in every aspect of life, Organifi has the solutions that you need. You might be wondering, what sets Organifi apart? It's simple. Their products are meticulously crafted using only the highest quality ingredients sourced from around the world. They're free from artificial additives and they're designed to fit seamlessly into your busy lifestyle. Whether you're seeking increased energy, improved mental clarity, better sleep, or you just want to support your overall well-being, Organifi has the perfect solution for you. Their product range includes superfood powders, green juices, protein blends, and so much more, all scientifically formulated to help you thrive. And listen, I got a special guest here to tell you about Organifi. My beautiful daughter, Jessie. Jessie, which of the Organifi products do you like?
I like the immunity and the chocolate.
The chocolate? What's the chocolate? You know what it is?
Nope.
It's a protein powder. That's the ones that you've been trying. So listen, guys, even our little ones can benefit from Organifi's products. So whether you're an adult or a child, Organifi has something for everyone. It's a family-friendly way to boost your health. And here's the best part. Because you rock with the Secrets to Success podcast, you can enjoy an exclusive offer. Visit Organifi.com/success to explore their incredible product lineup and to save 20% off your order. So listen, what are you waiting for? Again, go to Organifi.com, that's Organifi.com/success, and get your 20% off on us.
What he don't have is a what you think about him problem. And that's wealth. I'm starting to realize that poverty is you care about what people think. That's why you broke. Because your energy is going on what they think. Rich people use all their energy for their ideas, for their stuff. They can care less what you think.
You ready? All right.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the Bayesian sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips.
What's going on, y'all? What it do?
Poke High's on. Al Bundy is with me today.
You know what I'm saying? I'm representing for the leather necks.
I see you got the gear on, you know what I'm saying?
WIU, hey, we down right now, man. My team ain't won a game this year, bruh. I mean, just, hey, look.
Maybe they should play the Spartans.
Oh, man, hey, bruh, you know what? That score going to be 0-0. It's going to go in double overtime.
I told you it's going to be a rough year. It's been a rough year. Douglas, you got something you finishing up over there? Or?
Bro, I'm just going to wait for the first 10, 15 minutes
To be done.
Get all the joking out, all that out.
All right.
And then
well,
I got an idea.
Well, I
got a podcast I want to do today.
Welcome. As you can see, we got kicked out it's kind of like getting kicked out your own house. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the garage to work. We in the garage right now.
Because your kid's having a birthday party.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
what y'all just described as married life.
There you go. So we got shout out to Extreme Execution downstairs getting active. They going in, man. I peeped in for a minute like, oh, it sounds like it's going down in there. So shout out to them. How's everybody feeling? Carl, let's start with you, brother.
Man, top of the world. I just got done shipping about 30-something books this morning.
Okay.
Just praising God, man. Again, people are responding to the book. We got the live event popping off. The website is ready, movingpastpotential.com. I had a couple close friends of mine chew me out. Like, man, you ain't tell us nothing. And I had to kind of like, yo, here's the real truth. It's not for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the audience is for, they know who they are. Like this ain't for Carl. Like I ain't trying to be like, yo, I'm doing an event. Yeah. This ain't that. No. I'm telling the people that need it. So man, just enjoying the season for real. And I think I mentioned it. Tamisha's mom is, by the time y'all listen to this, she is here. Tamisha's mom, after 8 years of trying to get the visa and get up here, Tamisha's mother.
She's moving here?
No, just coming to visit.
Okay.
But Tamisha's mom and brother will be here, like I said, by the time y'all listen to this, man. So my wife is on 150, bro. Her mom could not come into the country. 8 years, her graduation, PhD.
Wow.
Her mom couldn't come, got denied the visa 3, 4, 5 times. And for whatever reason, God saw it fit to have her here now. So, bro, we on cloud 457. Yeah, just loving life, man.
Yeah, I'm also loving life. I try to. I mean, I even take my time with this. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell y'all, man.
Be our best podcast.
I try. Listen, I'm trying to be humble right now.
Come on.
But my Lions in first place in the NFL, bro.
Come on.
He said
I'm
the NFL.
In the
The
NFL.
whole NFL.
Yeah, don't say the NFC. Don't say the NFC. You would be wrong, my fellow man.
I ain't say nothing, but I know where you're going.
Or they in first? It's a difference.
Semantics, my brother.
Okay. I thought there was a lot of teams out there.
Now, Mr. Semantics.
I thought there was a lot of teams. I just wanted to know. I just want, bro, let me tell you something. I don't do this on the podcast, and if we was on the podcast, I wouldn't be saying this right now. But I'm on the podcast. Bro, play along with me, please. Just play along with me right now. I didn't know that we were doing a podcast right now. My bad. Wow.
Okay, what?
Wow. I was just back a little bit. Fam.
Go ahead.
Finish your statement,
Finish. I'm sorry, go
No,
ahead.
I'm done. Cause you
No. Go ahead.
No.
I want to hear this.
Hey, we in the squad car, man. We in the squad car, bro.
Wait.
I wanna
we in the
hear
squad
this.
because he on to something, bro.
What was you about to say?
Bro. Man, congratulations.
So are we tied for first? Are we in first?
I was just saying, congratulations, my brother. I'm real proud of you, man. Yeah. But after 50-something years, you guys, it's actually well, even right now, Detroit got the best record I think that they've had since like
the 50s.
So I'm saying congratulations, man. It's a good feeling to have. I know a little bit about that, so congratulations.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
no question.
I'm saying congratulations, my brother. My brother, let me tell you something, man. If it ain't the Bears, but you got them Bears colors, I like that.
No, shout out to Eva for the hat. You know what I'm saying? You see the hoe.
Yeah, but if it's not I don't have another team in the NFL to root for. So I don't have another team. I'm not rooting for them. I'm rooting for you all. I'm rooting for my brothers. I can care less about Detroit, but I care everything about these brothers right here. So that's what I'm on. From Detroit. Well, you ain't from Detroit. You from Lansing. And y'all ain't even got a soccer team out here. But I'm talking about.
Did you notice how there's just random shots being thrown my way?
I'm not throwing a shot. I'm in the squad.
We don't even have a soccer team.
Bro, we here to serve and protect. Ain't
We don't have
nobody
a
out
soccer
here.
team?
I said y'all ain't even got a soccer team out here. The Hackensack Bulls. I think ain't that what they call? What y'all got?
Keep going. Keep going. I'm trying to see what you're getting around to. Keep going.
It was something. I knew y'all had a Lansing team.
Okay, keep going. I'm trying to see where you headed with
I'm
this.
not, bro. Congratulations, my brother.
What mean about us not having a soccer team?
I don't even know, man. Let's podcast.
Come on, man.
Come on, hey, bro. I gotta get on the plane, dog. Let's go. Come on.
It took a minute to get here. Let's go.
Let's go, bro. I gotta get on the plane, man.
I never thought the Lions being good would ruffle your feathers.
It
like,
don't ruffle my.
You moving. You like all your movements is very like defensive.
It's not defensive at all, bro.
It's okay, bro.
I'm happy for you, actually.
It's okay.
I'm really happy.
It's okay.
But let's get to let's make sure we get to the championship.
No, I'm just saying, but it's okay. I know it's tough.
Little fella.
When
it's okay.
It's tough.
It's not tough. It's not tough.
It's tough.
It's not. It's all about the end, bro. It's about the end. That's what it's about, the end result, bro. He knows what my assessment is, and he knows that I'm all about the end result. All this little fluffy stuff in the beginning, all of that, it's cute. It's cute.
I would love to go to the Super Bowl and win it. Man, that would be.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Whoa.
It's coming.
Ooh.
Man, did you stretch before you reached? You know what I'm saying?
That's not, bro. That's not even funny, dog. That's not even funny.
Wait,
Krishan, bro, ain't been around. Nah.
Wait, there. Oh, hey, bro. Listen, I just want to
say the last one was real funny stuff. That one was kind of like, did you stretch before you reach? Come on, dog. Come on.
Look, he laughed again. Hey, listen. I don't know why it got to that point. When you watch this back, you be like, dang, I kind of like when I was just saying like my team is 5-1, bro. We leading the NFL. It feels good, yes.
You said you're in first place.
Yeah, we're in first place.
All right, tied.
Yeah, yes, tied for first place.
Tied.
Yes, okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
And so, yes,
that's good.
After being the laughing stock of the entire NFL, my entire life, never having no
What up, Jay?
It feels good. And there's another diehard Lion right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Me and Boog, the only ones who rode it out through the storm. We
That's
wrote
it.
it out,
Y'all
nephew.
just start-
He ain't riding
We
out.
wrote it out.
Yeah,
Oh
they
no,
just
he
start
definitely
riding.
write it out.
Bro, they just start riding it out. I've been
You
riding it
back
out
in
since the 70s.
87.
Hey, I'm just one of the fans that I'm just gonna be honest. If I gotta be in this relationship with y'all, this losing relationship for 30-something years, I just want to be honest about how I feel. And there are times that I felt very disappointed. Barry left.
Demoralized.
Barry left. Y'all hurt my heart.
Bamboo.
Megatron left. Y'all hurt my heart. But I still rock. I still go to the game. My wife and I still watch every Sunday. Well, Didi said she ain't watching this year.
That boy E sent me a meme that just said, "I believe." I said, "Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back."
I used to believe when Barry was there. I believe when Megatron was there. So hurt me more, so yeah.
All right, we're going to go to Maul for our Bears update now.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
How
we
y'all
looking, man. We looking real pretty, especially when that draft happens and we get the top 2 picks because Carolina is in last place also. The Bears in last place. I mean, we get the first and the second.
Yeah, I've been there.
Last pick. We get the first and the second pick.
Sound familiar, E?
Yeah.
First pick, baby.
Yeah, we get the first and the second pick.
First and second. I'm talking about give them the third, too.
I think we do get that.
Yeah, go give them all the picks.
So we are rebuilding, bro. We rebuilding, bro.
Yeah, we've been rebuilding for 100 years, bro. And
There's nothing wrong with rebuilding, dog.
Hey, let me tell you something. You know how I knew we was different? Let me tell you what Dan Campbell said. They said, man, how you feel going from the hunter and now y'all been winning and now you the hunted? He said, if you hunting us, you ain't got to look far. Open up your front door. We on your porch. I said, Dan, don't get me geeked up. But
we ain't heard that kind of talk.
Talking kind of right.
We ain't heard that kind of talk.
Humble yourself, bro. You got to humble yourself, Dan.
Oh, no, I don't.
Humble yourself.
No, I don't. I've been humble for my whole life.
I didn't say you. I said Dan.
No. We've been humble our whole life. He's a lion. He knows.
He
we
needs to humble
tried the
himself
humble
now.
road.
Talk that talk, George.
It ain't work.
Talk that talk, George.
That boy said, hey, you ain't got to, Carl, you ain't got to go looking for us. You hunting us, we on your front porch. What's up? Open the door.
Come outside.
We here. I just want to let all y'all know that. The Lions are here.
He
So
over here sounding like Deion Sanders
So
right
every
now.
time-
He sounding like Deion. This is when somebody put Deion in there right
Hey.
now. We ain't hard to find.
We ain't, well, I promise you we not. And, first place right now, we got a tough game coming up, but, we believe.
Do we?
Yeah, we got
The Ravens?
at the Ravens. That's a tough game.
Okay.
Yeah, the Ravens a good squad.
Okay.
Well,
Any team in the NFL, we found out yesterday, the Jets won.
Dang, that was
Right?
crazy.
Any team can win. We found Cleveland beat.
Giants won?
what?
No, the Giants didn't win.
Yeah, they did.
I fell asleep.
Giants
The
won
Eagles.
too.
No,
not the Eagles.
Buffalo.
The Jets.
Jets beat the Eagles and the Giants. Wait.
Giants lost.
No.
The Bills.
The
Oh,
Bills.
they did lose.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
but
right.
Cleveland.
I was thinking the Jets.
Yeah, no. Cleveland, though.
Cleveland.
Oh,
won.
with the third string quarterback.
Cleveland, bro, of all, beat the 49ers that was undefeated. So that's the one thing about the NFL, bro.
I say this, the Giants really should have won. I did watch that game. They got beat. There was a pass interference in the back.
It was. He grabbed my
Yeah,
man.
he grabbed my
He
man
had his
whole
arm.
jersey.
He couldn't even jump
But
up.
they didn't want to throw 2 in a row back to back. You know what I'm saying? Because they threw one to play before. But it's all good. But anyway, yeah, you got to bring it every week. But in
You
all
do,
seriousness,
bruh.
Yeah, shout out to my Lions, man. I mean, Bug, is this not the best feeling? I've never been able to talk junk about my NFL squad.
Yeah.
Never.
When you saw what? Yeah.
Bruh. Oh, Jay.
Oh, yeah, that adjustment.
Yeah. No. I tell everybody, the one thing that's different from me watching all these years is that luck is finally on our side. You know what I'm saying? And when you start having things go your way, like that's when you know, like, I'm good, chill. Like, life's going to be great. It's like always that, oh, I can't believe this happened. Oh, I can't believe that happened to me. Once you get out of that mindset and you like, oh, things are starting to happen for me, and the Lions, the bounce, the right bounce, the sack at the right time. We had 5 third down conversions.
Man.
Successful completed conversions, bro. I'm talking about 3 and 10, 3 and 9. And I was like, oh yeah, we are winning. Things are going our way and going against the other team's way. And that hadn't happened.
What is that though? You used the word luck. I want to dive into that because what is that? Like we can't call it luck.
I'm gonna say luck because, whatever the phenomenon is that would describe this type of luck, it's like sometimes in life you can do everything you're supposed to do, and you still need other circumstances to like for real. You might be like you get married and your girl want to do it outdoors, you need luck for the rain not to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, okay.
you need, like, the clouds to be in the right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes in life, I don't care how well you do, you need some break to assist you, you know. And I remember, what's the name, what was it called? Pittsburgh, when my man,
Larry Zonka.
no, what's the running back
Immaculate
name?
Conception.
Yeah, he picked it up, like, bro.
Halfback.
Yeah, he was. What was his name? Man, I forgot. Terry Bradshaw was the quarterback.
Lynn Swan.
Nah.
Oh,
Barry Sanders.
It wasn't Zonka?
Emmitt Smith.
No. Man, I can't
OJ.
believe- I wish. Look it up.
Yeah.
But anyway, bro, the ball tip come right there. Bro, he
That
grabbed
wasn't Lynn Swan?
touchdown. No, Lynn Swan was a wide receiver.
Oh, he played on that squad, though.
Yeah, he played on it. Yeah,
Phil Kirk.
yeah. What's the name? What's his name? Oh, bro, I can't believe it.
Black dude.
Yeah,
Light-skinned black
sure.
dude.
What was it? What was
Franco
it?
Harris.
Franco Harris.
Harris.
Franco Harris.
Franco.
Franco.
But he scooped that, like, boom, touchdown, like, bruh. So sometimes in life, it just, and the Lions are starting to get those bounces, those tips, the fumbles. But
don't you kind of create that on your own?
That's where I was going with it. Is it something I'm doing, or is it life at some point?
Some of it you can, but some of it is just like you was in the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? It's the right place at the right time. Like like if the ball hit and it just, like, you didn't have nothing to do with that. Like, it wasn't skill
I will
set.
say, but you said it before. We talked about it in the UOU video. Winners win and losers lose. So even, like I told Mo, I'm like, dang, I was looking at our squad. They put out the injury report. I'm like, bro, we got a gang of people injured, like starters. And I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, usually that'd be a game we lose, like, man, everybody was hurt. We didn't have our whole team. And bro, they just go out there.
But is it really luck, man, or is it that preparation?
It is.
You know, put you in a position where it
That's what I'm
seems
trying to
like the
dive
ball.
into.
I just don't believe in like the theory of luck. It's just like,
I got to believe in it because I believe in bad luck because we was cursed forever.
Yeah.
but I mean, maybe
Bro,
y'all
no
wasn't
matter
putting
what
in the
we
work.
did.
I'm going to say this.
So maybe you calling the curse, but maybe y'all wasn't putting in the
but
work.
let's just
For
say-
100 years?
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody had to put in some work.
Yeah, so let me say this,
Bro,
though.
we would get the worst calls.
Yeah, like that, and that
Calvin
part.
Johnson
That's
catch
that
the ball.
part. That's
He get up and celebrate. They like, no, they
wasn't the catch.
invented a whole new rule around our team.
And that's why I say
That's
luck,
what
Maul.
used to happen to us, Mo. I get what you're saying,
Yeah,
but
and
we
I'm saying-
used to be cursed for real.
Yeah,
though.
but I'm saying
Like a
luck
black
because
cat.
it's not just my skill, your skill when you got a dude in there judging. You feel me? Like you got a referee. And a lot of times, bruh, the refs, they can take something and make it go a different way. So it's like he said, that was an interference, bruh, and you didn't call it. You feel me? It is what it is. So it ain't got nothing to do with skill set.
Right.
I was a wide receiver. I was where I was supposed to be, doing what I was supposed to do. My man grabbed me. Didn't nobody say anything about it. I'm going to actually say, with the Eagles, my man was like behind him, and he ran into him. I don't know if he ran to him, he ran to him, but they didn't call it. You follow? And then he got the intercept. I'm like, yo, I ain't trying to be funny with the Jets, but he could have easily called that as an interference, and Philly would have had the ball at the 20 with 1:15 left. So that's what I mean. Like, sometimes in life, it's not just you,
But let me say
there
this.
are other circumstances.
Yeah, but let me
you know
say
what I'm
this.
saying?
I got you. So here's what we can do if we want to take a lesson from it, is you got to put yourself in a position to dominate.
Absolutely.
For real.
If the margin of error in your life is to the point where one thing
Slim.
can throw your whole operation off and you could lose, like I'm just being, now this ain't trying to be cocky or braggadocious, but just our team and where we are right now, you're going to need a myriad of things to go wrong for us to be down. Does that make sense? Like, we done put in the type of work where, again, nobody's infallible to anything. We can continue to give God thanks and work every single day as if, our back on the line right now. But we are to the point where you can handle a missed call ain't gonna lose us the game right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you up 47-6, a missed call here or there, even a fumble, they might get it. It might end up 40-12. But it ain't going, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people live so close to the vest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it.
Most of us find out about the importance of a credit score the wrong way. And guess what? Ignoring it doesn't fix it. You hear us talk about investing and having a strong financial future, but taking care of your credit score is a crucial part of that. If you're dealing with a low credit score, even if you don't have a credit score at all, don't worry. I've got some fantastic news for you. Introducing Chime Secure Credit Builder Visa Credit Card, the ultimate solution for building credit the right way. With Credit Builder, you can safely boost your credit score by making everyday purchases and ensuring timely payments. Now, here's the best part. There are no annual fees or credit checks required to get started with Chime. It's like a win-win situation. And you can use this card anywhere that Visa cards are accepted, making your life easier and much more convenient. Did I mention no annual fees or credit checks? Chime's checking account is also a game changer. Picture this. You can get paid up to 2 days early with a qualifying direct deposit. Yes, you heard that right. Get your money sooner. And let's talk about SpotMe, an amazing feature that offers fee-free overdraft up to $200 when you set up a qualifying direct deposit. Chime's got your back, making sure that you can make purchases even when your balance is a bit tight. Say goodbye to pesky monthly fees and overdraft charges because Chime has none. And with access to over 60,000 fee-free ATMs, more than the top 3 national banks combined, you'll always find one nearby with the Chime app. Wait, there is more. You can send and receive money with ease, paying your friends through Chime regardless of their bank account, and cash out your money fee-free. Isn't that incredible? So listen guys, your credit is a big deal, so build yours up with Chime. Just open a Chime checking account with a $200 qualified direct deposit to get started. So visit chime.com, chime.com/success. Again, that's chime.com/success. The Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card is issued by Stride Bank and a member of the FDIC. A Chime checking account and a $200 qualifying direct deposit is required to apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary. Almost 12 years ago, we had products, we had ideas, but we had no idea where to start. Man, but like a shining beacon, we stumbled upon Shopify. And let me tell you, Shopify isn't just your regular e-commerce platform, it's a worldwide revolution. Whether you're a hustling garage entrepreneur or ready to take on the world with an IPO, Shopify is your ultimate ticket to launching, managing, and supercharging your business without the hassle. Shopify doesn't just stop there, it puts you in the driver's seat of every sales channel. So whether you're selling luxurious satin sheets through Shopify's in-person POS system, or offering the purest organic olive oil on Shopify's all-in-one e-commerce platform, guess what? You're covered. And if you're into education, whether it's the strange science kits or the Hawking historical handbooks or any cool education-themed goodies, Shopify has got your back. Now here's the kicker. Once you've got your audience's attention, Shopify unleashes the internet's best converting checkout wizardry to turn those casual browsers into die-hard buyers. But wait, there's more. Shopify is like the BFF on the internet. It integrates seamlessly with practically anything online, making it a breeze to track and connect with your customers. It's like having your own digital superhero sidekick. And here's a fun fact for you. Shopify powers about 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. And guess what? Shopify's award-winning support team is there to hold your hand and ensure your journey is nothing short of spectacular. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/secret2success, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/secret2success to take your business to the next level today. Shopify.com/secret2success.
I told y'all before, like when I got my apartment, it was crazy. My dad, I worked at GM that summer. I was getting my first apartment. And I remember, let's say for the whole year, my apartment was like, I was paying half the rent, so let's say $500. Let's say the apartment was $1,000. I was like, cool, I got my $500.
Yeah.
What's 12 times 5? Carl, help me out.
60.
Okay, 60.
12 times 5? Yeah, 60.
So I got my, what's that, 6,000? So I had $6,000 for my portion of the rent for the year. Mm-hmm. I had about $7,200 total. I showed my dad how, boom, I got my $6,000 for the rent, I got my $1,200 buffer, and my dad was just like, bruh, life don't work like that.
Right.
And I promise you, I got 2 flat tires.
That's what I'm talking about,
the
bro.
first month,
just sometimes, you know
cost
what I'm
me
saying?
$500. Now I'm down to $700 plus my
For the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But and bro, I was upside down in 2-3 months. And I had to call my parents, and they was like subsidizing. And I was working the extra job trying to go get the money because in my mind I was like, I'm good. But you good if everything go perfect.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous place to be in. I never wanted to get to the place where everything gotta go perfect in order for us to be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that's because your money.
Bro, I had it planned out.
Yeah.
It's $6,000. I got $7,200.
Right.
I got a couple hundred each month. I already had a meal plan at the hookup. I ain't got to spend
But
no
don't you
money on
guys
that.
kind of feel like when you work in excellence, when you are like on top, it ain't that luck go your side, but even them refs, right? They make calls in your favor.
No questions
I'm thinking
asked.
about that one. Y'all ever seen that one clip where it showed Michael Jordan and literally, bruh.
He didn't push my man.
Remember, he didn't put. I didn't. The ref was like foul, and then Mike was like, no. I think Mike got fouled. He thought he got fouled something, and the ref didn't call it. Then Mike was like, man, he fouled me. He fouled me, and it was like way after the play. And then dude was like, foul. Sure. And then he went to Mike and said, Mike, I believe you. I believe you, Mike. And then that one, he's like, I believe, if he did it, I believe you, Mike. But it was like, whoa, like how?
And I do believe that's another level, though.
Yeah,
And I think life say that
No,
to I
that's
think
another
life
level.
sometimes
Listen.
say that to us.
It does.
Where
Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, man, this ain't going right.
But that's another
and they
level.
looking, though, life is looking at
Yeah.
who's the person saying it.
Yeah.
And then life is like, you know what?
Let's go to the review. They go to the review.
Yeah.
They like, hold up.
Yeah.
Ain't been handling his business.
Yeah.
Right.
Behind on his bill.
Right. You just,
Wife can't stand him.
right.
Yeah.
15 yards.
15 yards. But
They
then,
go in and look in our review like,
Yeah.
pick up. There is no penalty.
No
on
penalty.
and
the
even
tip.
if it was a penalty, you've
Bruh.
been doing so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That I'm just gonna wave this flag
No
for
question.
you. Because you've
Wow.
been doing so much, but when you out there all the time, you causing penalties, the burden of proof is on you. Even if we ain't reviewing it, the burden of proof is on
That's
you.
it.
The burden
The
of
burden
proof
of proof
you.
is on you.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you ain't been
haven't
doing
shown
what you're supposed
proof.
to be.
You haven't shown that type of proof. Yeah.
So why should I give you a break?
Yeah, they got to pay for this. I'm tired.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
I'm tired of giving
Hey.
it. It's got to free content.
Let's go on the inverse too. Sometimes the underdog is an underdog for a reason.
No question. No question.
I'm just.
Yeah, right.
You've been an underdog forever. Like at some point, the goal is not to keep being an underdog. And don't get me wrong, we fed off that mantra for a long time. I'm talking not the Lions, me, E, Carl. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always like,
put them all in that.
no, more no. Oh,
Put them all in that.
I don't dare.
Burden of proof.
I wouldn't dare throw the 9 to 5 millionaire in the underdog category.
Yeah, I might have been. as a
No,
police officer.
no.
As a police
No.
officer, you might have thought so.
No, never. No, I wouldn't. I would let you say that. I would never try to self-deprecate Maul and our foolishness. Maul been a millionaire since he was 6.
26.
26, I'm sorry.
Don't mess it up.
I know,
26.
right. Same thing. But, sometimes, okay, so the goal is to go from the underdog, cool, but then at some point that get played out, bruh. Like, I never wanted to be the underdog forever. Like, you can't keep playing that card year after year.
Yeah.
Like, they don't believe it. No, they believe in us.
So E, going into your sermon, your last sermon, and I'm still reeling off of that. E said you a liability. The key man, but it was so much in there. But I'm saying the same thing. It's the same thing. Like you a liability. Underdog, at some point, you a liability. That's what it comes down to. You're a liability. And I think the hard realization is you might have been an asset at one point in time.
You could have been. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you
coulda
can't
been.
ride that forever.
You can't.
What are you doing now to maintain that asset
key man.
status? That key man.
Hey, what's that one thing called? What's that thing? NFTs was an asset too at one point.
Yeah. They were.
They
It's
were.
a liability now.
Now they're a liability.
I mean,
And it's just life. It ain't personal.
I seen an NFT shirt. It's like one of the highest ones where you can only get that gear if you're in the club. Literally saw a T-shirt at Walmart. And I had to go into it and read to see if it was really that particular NFT.
and that sucker price was
But
about
that's-
15 grand.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What was you about to say?
So I would.
go
Let's
ahead.
keep going though. Don't stop the. Yeah.
No, why you
All right. So, no. Ma was saying
Yeah.
burden of proof.
Yeah.
Right. And last week we were talking about poverty strategy. And again, I just want everybody to know it's like
Y'all ran that podcast up too. I don't know what happened, but that podcast.
I just want everybody to know though it's like you have to understand the concept. I was there. You feel me? Like I ain't always been here. And to see his point is like, yo, E, we got to reverse engineer.
Yeah.
Like I just realized like, yo, E, you inspiring people, motivating people.
Yeah.
And for some people, that's all they need. Like they gonna go do their thing. You look at the assessment, they gonna go do their thing. But there are others that need to know, yo, what's the steps? Like I don't really know, okay, I heard you, but I don't really know the steps. And so it'd be like you're using these strategies and you going hard. but they're not wealthy strategies. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I'm starting to realize, man, and it's sick. Like I never even knew this. Most of us don't even have values or beliefs. We don't. Most of us have cultural influences, and that's what we use to make the decisions we make. It's like, yo, you're not even doing what you're doing because that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like you're not even doing it. Like you're doing stuff. You from the city, or you from the suburbs, or you went to a certain school district, or you grew up in a certain community. It's like you don't even know why you do what you do, but you embrace it because the community that you're in affirms you for embracing it.
Wow.
So it ain't got to be right. It don't even got to be leading you nowhere positively.
Right.
It's just a poverty strategy, and y'all all, like, we cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, we all.
That's all we know.
Yeah, and all we care to know.
Yep.
Right? So I just want to make sure I'm clear on that. So my son is here, and so I just wanted him, I want to do something with him right now that is this ain't no poverty strategy. This is a wealth strategy, right? So, Jay, this is your first time. What did you just do? This is your first time doing what?
Speaking.
First time, which I'm pissed.
Speaking, right.
Because he's 28 years old, and this is our family business. This is what we do. We speak.
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
If you pissed about him speaking at 28, then you had to be pissed with me at 40.
Yeah. but what I'm saying is that's like Deion's son not playing football until he's 28.
Right.
But what happens in the culture is if you play sports and you follow your father in school.
Exactly.
Right,
In the black community, if you got a business and you follow your father, it's like you ain't got your own mind.
Yep.
But if you do basketball, baseball, whatever, right? But real quick, first time speaking, what was the first thing you asked me when you finished speaking?
How did I do?
That's a poverty strategy.
No, I said I felt I could have done better.
But still poverty strategy. What you should be focusing on is you spoke. Like you literally got on stage and you articulated yourself.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be worried about what somebody else think about what you did. That's a poverty strategy. So people who are in poverty are concerned. Bruh, listen to me. Again, we all have our own opinions. You can say some names. What's your boy's name? Kanye, Trump. You call whoever you want to call. Here's the thing I realize about people who do very well. Kanye has no concern. He could care less what you think about him. And I'm telling you, as a parent, I have to question myself, and I'm doing better now. But I look at why Kanye was so strong. Because his mom, when you see the video, bruh, she would say his name like he was a celebrity.
Yeah, she did.
She was saying the boy's name like she didn't know, not like she don't know him, but she was calling his name out like she didn't give him his name. She'd always be like, Kanye. Every time he would do something, then she knew it. She could say his lyrics, like she quoting his lyrics to him.
Yep.
And Kanye, you this, Kanye, you this, Kanye, you that. And so while some people might say Kanye is sick, you say whatever you want to say about him. He has what he don't have is a what you think about him problem. And that's wealth. I'm starting to realize that poverty is you care about what people think. That's why you broke.
Yep.
Because your energy is going on what they think. Rich people use all their energy for their ideas, for their stuff. They can care less what you think. So Kanye, them shoes look crazy. Bruh, billionaire. Them clothes look crazy. Billionaire. Listen to me. Kanye, I always loved his music from the beginning. But let me tell you when I knew, he loved himself. He left doggone hip-hop and did a gospel album, and it was the best gospel album of the year.
Yeah.
He won in the gospel arena, bruh.
Yeah.
He came over into their world and wiped them out.
Wow.
Bruh, he don't even do gospel. He came over and did gospel, and I'm listening to the album and so I wanted to say to my son, instead of, just text him because he's here, it does not matter how you did or you didn't do. It only matters that you did it.
That's it.
It only matters that you were brave enough to get on stage. It only matters that wherever you are, you don't feel like you are exactly where you need to be, and you didn't let that stop you from doing what it was you wanted to do.
Come on.
And you had your slides, and you went through your slides. It doesn't matter if you went through them perfectly or you didn't go through them perfectly. There are 48-year-olds who still not going through their slide because they're not perfect, and they still trying. It only matters that you did what you said you was going to do. And I wasn't down there the whole time because whatever, but I heard 3-4 standing ovations. Wow. I heard people clapping. So it don't matter. You shouldn't even have to ask how they thought. I'm just gonna take the clapping that I was dope. And I'm not even gonna worry about the parts that I don't know if I was dope or not. I'm gonna take the evidence of people clapping, saying they understood what I was saying. I connected with them. And oftentimes why a lot of us go wrong is because you think your perfection connects with people when it don't. Oftentimes the fact that you not sweet enough really connects with people because you making them feel like, yo, you can get up there and do that. Oh, I can do it. Oh, you got the program. Oh, you got your shirts. Oh, you got a course that came out and you not. You feel me? And so when you talked about, I'm gonna tell you the dopest thing you said. The dopest thing you said was you was in a dark place. The dopest thing you said was I was in a relationship that didn't work out. I was like, oh, you on your way to success. Why? Because you don't have to lead with you perfect. Yeah. You don't have to lead with I got everything going. And actually, when you lead with that, it's a sign that you're really not healthy because you're concerned about what.
Not to cut you, that and everybody else in there can relate to them two things that you started with.
Period.
I was in a dark place.
Period.
I had a relationship that was messed up. Oh, I'm about to listen to my man. You know what I'm saying? People can connect with that.
Period.
There's a quote that said in your 20s, I think we did it on here before, in your 20s, you just so concerned about what people think. In your 40s, like, I don't care nothing about what nobody thinks. And then in your 60s, you realize they was never thinking about you.
They weren't thinking about me anyway.
They weren't thinking about you.
They weren't even thinking about me in the first place.
It was all in your head.
They were thinking about themselves.
They were thinking about themselves.
That's exactly who they was thinking
100%.
about. That's exactly who they was thinking about.
But why do you think, I mean, even at, like, you know, you said 40s, what is it about people thinking something about you that you think is going to add or subtract to your value anyway? As somebody who I never had that issue. I just never had it. So I'm trying to, like, I know you.
Oh, but Carl tell you, then I'll tell you.
I just never had. And again, I'm listening to what you're saying about Kanye, and maybe my dad was always like bro, my parents have, I said it, I think I was on Jeremy's podcast, but I was like, yo, I really believed I was the man since kindergarten.
Right.
They used to call me Mr. Kindergarten.
Why you wait so late?
Wait so late for what?
To believe you was the man.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Maul, you know Maul believed it coming out the womb.
Why you wait so
Kindergarten. But I'm saying, my mom and dad would be like, yo, you the one.
Yeah.
And tell me and my brothers. It wasn't just me. It was just like, so I grew up with, to your point,
absolutely,
their validation. So I was like, all right, I already know I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? So I never really worried about anybody thinking that. So as I'm asking y'all, as somebody who...
Carl, I can answer. Yeah,
I was going to give an answer, but what you just said kind of changed. But I still said what I was going to say. I think there's something in human nature, like that communal part of us, that social part, that is something in us.
Yeah.
Like there are other things, obviously, that make up our DNA and all that, but I think survival...
But when you, so break it down. When you say care about what somebody thinks, give me an example of when you cared.
That's good.
I would care about what somebody thought as it relates to X. Like, don't be theory driven. Like what specifically you'd be like, I wonder if they think this.
Bro, so practical is every TGIM that I did, I was looking for affirmation from both of y'all.
You care what they thought, how you did the video.
I care about what you thought, if you thought it was good or not.
Yep.
100%. Carl did his best. Y'all know that. I've stayed up all night long trying to do as best as I could figuring out. But the thing that would make me feel good about it is in E and C's like, oh my God, Carl, you killed that. That was,
It wasn't in the doing it and completing it. It was in the feedback.
And that's such a weird thing because like that, how do I want to say, that messed up the doing it in some regard.
Yeah.
If I didn't
took
get
the joy out of it.
It took some of the joy out of it because now I'm doing it for that. When I enjoyed it, I enjoyed the creation of it, but that was kind of like subservient now to as long as y'all.
When you cared of what they thought, were you looking for the positivity or the affirmation? You were looking for the good job, or did you want to hear the bad stuff too?
No, I want to hear
I just want to hear the
good
job.
stuff.
That was fun.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's foreign. That's something
Like I'll give you an example. Football, right? We have games on Saturdays. Sundays, we have film.
This is police or... For clarification, we're trying to figure out.
You couldn't even play in the police, bro. But let's go. Hey, I'm just gonna tell the truth.
See, why is everything? Y'all see? No, I was trying to.
He couldn't even make it to the police.
I was trying to see what you. I'm trying to go back and visualize where you were. This was you talking about.
Okay.
You're in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, my bad, dog.
You're in the Hall of Fame.
You know what? You are right.
Okay.
You never played college football, so you.
No, I didn't.
What I'm talking
or
about.
The police.
Okay, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, so I got to break it down to you.
Okay, come on.
Because you didn't play college football.
School me.
You didn't play college football, so I got to break it down.
Okay, come on.
So high school football, they play on
Okay, I
like
play
Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever day of the week it is in high school.
Right.
But in college, D1,
Right.
we play on Saturdays. And
Yo,
Sunday,
We watch film.
we watch film. All right? And so when you watch film, I never remembered or never looked to the coach to tell me I did a good job, right? I only wanted to hear about the things that I was doing wrong because I understood that when you
Carl, like,
when you
Nope.
correct the things
Nope.
that's wrong, that's the only way you get better. So I'm gonna give you an
good.
example.
That's good.
Even when I first started speaking, the Sika could attest to this. We joke, whatever, but tell the truth. When
oh yeah.
every time I didn't never want to hear about the good stuff. I'd be like, dog, what did I do wrong? Like, I want to know what I did, because that's the only way you get better is by knowing what you did wrong. So I never looked for the good job or the pat on the back or the rub on the back because
It don't do nothing.
it don't do nothing.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I didn't have
no
a problem. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't have a problem. C don't have a problem correcting people. So C was like, yo, fire.
Accept
Could we
yourself.
do this?
I'm gonna work on it.
Accept yourself.
Well, who cares
Accept
about
yourself.
that? I
But-
need this information.
But in terms, so I'm saying I don't have a problem with C saying, yo, it's fire, but let's fix this next time. That didn't bother me. You get what I'm
You
saying?
gotta say it's fire though.
But I needed that affirmation.
You gotta
I'm
say
just
that fire
being
part. He
real.
can't
Yes.
just come to you and say, Carl, that was trash.
I'm
I'm
saying,
not saying he couldn't, he could, but his response to that
right,
is not
that
the
wouldn't
same
crush
as
me.
Yeah, that
I'm
would-
saying
Really?
I'm not opposed to
Okay.
feedback. It wouldn't crush me.
So that
'cause
wouldn't-
I am trying
Yeah.
to get better.
Okay.
But I'm saying what would make me feel better is that was it.
Nah, I
That was
need
wrong,
that was
Carl.
trash. That was trash. Ma, you tried to memorize your speech. That was trash.
yeah,
And
that's
then
good.
I take, because I like,
good.
that's the only way to get better. I take that
Fair.
trash, and then that's motivation for me now. And then that's when I'm going to just go in and never do that again, and I'm going to get better.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You know, so, but I'm glad because there's a lot of people that's like that.
And that's what, I'm to the point where I ain't worried about what nobody think. Ma.
Yeah.
I'm saying when I sat down to do a TJM, Carl is putting everything he has into it. Everything that I have. Like, and again, think about playing. Like, bro,
Just to hear us say,
I'm putting
Well done.
everything that
That's
I
for
have.
God's
Like, I'm
sake.
not kidding with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Bro,
Tarisha,
I
I'm not
believe,
coming
but
to
you know
bed
what's so-
tonight.
Yeah.
So I know I'm not the only one that has scrolled through my bank statements and discovered subscriptions that I had totally forgotten about. And worse yet, some that I actually paid for twice without even realizing it. So if you're anything like me and the countless others out there, it's time to take control of your finances. The average person has roughly 12 paid subscriptions, and it's a safe bet that they've forgotten about at least half of them. And that's where Rocket Money comes in to save the day. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. But here's the crazy part. Most of us actually think we're paying about $80 for subscriptions, but in reality, that number is closer to $200. With so many things on our list, streaming services we barely touch, or free trials that just sit there, it's easy to lose sight of where your money's going. Rocket Money makes saying goodbye to unwanted subscriptions a breeze with just a click of a button. No more enduring endless hold times or wrestling with frustrating customer service emails. Rocket Money takes care of all the dirty work for you. Rocket Money can also go to bat for you, negotiating to reduce your bills by up to 20%. All you need to do is snap a photo of your bill and Rocket Money handles the rest. It's straight up genius. And the goodness doesn't stop there. Rocket Money helps you to manage all your expenses in one convenient location, suggest personalized budgets based on your spending history, and even shoot you a reminder when you're about to hit your spending limit. So stop wasting money on all those things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/S2S. That's rocketmoney.com/S2S. rocketmoney.com/S2S.
But what's so crazy though, Carl, and just listening, you know, I think, and again, we talked about luck, you know what I'm saying, and why luck is important. You know, I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to dog nobody out, people be listening and feeling in their feelings, but yo, bro, when your dad ain't in your life, bro, that's luck. Like, I ain't get that. So I didn't have my father there when I came home.
oh yeah,
That's a whole
I didn't have my
Oh,
daddy
yeah.
coming out the womb.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had him there for me, telling me I was dope.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Telling me that I could do it. I never had the person who brought me in his life saying nothing positive to me. He never encouraged me. He never told me you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I did. I looked for it in other people. You know what I'm saying? Then my mom, she was 17. You know what I'm saying? And not married. So my mom was working and leaving me. So my mom dropping me off. I remember being young, having an anxiety. Like, I remember like sitting at the door waiting for my mom. Cause I knew my mom was gonna take care of me. Like, she was young, but my mom always looked out for me. But you dropping me off in places. I'm just being real, bro. When you get dropped off at somebody's crib, if you ain't their child, if it ain't like your grandma, like it ain't the same, bro. You got people watching you, and so stuff was said to me. You know, I had cousins. You know, some of my cousins, Randy, them treated me like brothers, but I had other cousins that was jealous of what we had and would be like fit. Like, bro, I was fighting at a young age with my cousin. Like, I was fighting. We was in the projects. It was rough, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no hard life, but the life I had me lean more toward, yo, I need that because I didn't get it. So a lot of stuff that I did with the relationship. It wasn't without. You feel me? Then when I was homeless, bro, like I was by myself. So it's hard when you are alone. Whether you put yourself there or not, it's still hard. So for me, early on, now, I was never really like, Didi was like, yo, when I met you, like, you weren't really never like, oh no, like, they sold dope, so I sold dope because they sold dope. Like, I was never on that. Like, so I had a somewhat of a healthy self-esteem. Like, you're not about to make me do something I don't want to do. But if you cool with me, I am doing it because of the relationship. You feel me? Because I don't got one. So everything I did for the relationship. So even now, I look at my relationship with my girl and dudes be like, yo, I ain't really on that. I'm like, yo, I feel you. I'm not mad at you, but you got to understand I was homeless, bro. This not just a, what do you call it? Like a emotional relationship. Like, this is somebody that literally, when I was at my darkest place, like helped me get on. So of course I'm oversensitive to, she wants something done, I'm about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or we spend a lot of time together. Why? Because I ain't had no life before. You feel me? So a lot of the stuff I did was about the relationship. So it was about, yo, I'm just not with Maul. I want Maul to know that I love him and I'm gonna do what he want me to do because of the relationship. Yeah. So it's not until I got older that I'm starting to realize, oh, okay, like for instance with C, if it's like Trey's birthday, C ain't like, E, that's your godson, buy him something, give him something. C like, no, E, he good. This all he need from you though. Like this part he gonna need from you. So if you speaking somewhere or you doing something positive, I need him to be in the environment to see the stuff you're doing. He don't need no toys. He don't need no call me for Christmas. Like he don't need none of that. If you do it, cool, but he don't need that. So this is kind of like some of the first times I've been in relationships where it's not a, I'm gonna do this for you, but you gotta do this for me, or we ain't cool. Yeah. Like most of my relationships I was in, other than maybe Bob, it was like, yo, you on the block, bro. We got your back. Yeah. But
we're gonna need you.
We gonna need you to sell this dope though. Yeah. You feel me? I was always in those relationships where it's like, oh, we good. And you keep doing for us, we keep doing for you. But when we tell you we need you to do this, Bob was the only dude that I really ever had in my life that was like, yo, we doing this, he don't do that, but we still cool. He don't drink, he don't smoke. So do me a favor. Like, don't like, Bob used to be like, they pass it. Bob be like, bro, I told you he don't smoke, bro. Like, stop trying to, I told you he don't drink, bro. Like, stop on the sneak trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't do that, bro. So he was one of the first dudes in my life that really protected me, gave me everything, and protected me. Was like, what do you want? We're gonna do what you want. So most of my relationships were, hood relationships where it's like, you gotta give too much. And I was willing to do it. Why? Because sometimes just being real, you'd rather do that and like, I don't know, like not compromise all your values, but some of the stuff you're willing to compromise to do what? To not be alone. To Carl's point, for me, I just wanted to be, I ain't have brothers. I didn't grow up, my sister was 7 years younger than me, so I ain't really grow up like that. It was like either me and my mom or I was by myself. So by the time my sister came, she was 7 years younger than me. Like, that's a big difference, Maul. You know what I'm saying? That's like, bro, that could be your cousin. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was by myself my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I gravitated toward relationships. I always wanted to be in relationships. I always wanted to be close to people. And so I did things sometimes to make them happy, even though I didn't want to do that.
Give us examples, like in as you got older, right? Like you're talking a lot about, when you were, in the street or whatever, but as you got older,
I'm gonna say Oakwood.
How did it manifest?
I'm gonna say Oakwood.
I'm saying, but how did it manifest in a bad way like then? Like what did that look like in terms of letting that be your governor back then?
What you mean when? What age?
Just like after when you grew up, like Oakwood and on. Like,
oh, so I might have, I'm on campus and it might be some religious stuff we doing. I ain't really with it. Like, I ain't really grew up like that. Like, I ain't grew up wearing suit and ties. Like, I wasn't into that. But I'm gonna wear it, and I'm gonna ask D Green, like, let me get your suit. Like, do it for me. Tie that joker, the whole nine. Give me the shoe, give me everything. Why? Because I know if I go with the baseball cap and the baseball cap and the shorts, that there's a community that's not gonna receive me. I gotta look a certain way. So I'm gonna go with that look. Like, I might even say some stuff. I look back at some of the stuff I might have said when I was in that community that I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but that's what the group is going with.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna give you an example, like for real. Y'all know what I believe in terms of, my Christianity, heterosexual, what I believe in. But I ain't never been the dude that if you different than me, I was never the dude that like beat people up in school because you was, what do they call it? Is it emo? What is it called? Emo. Like I was cool with the dude that was emo. I was cool with the dude that was a little bit more feminine. Like I was always cool with everybody. I was never the dude that, but then when you get with a group and now you in the group and the group is going, oh, he whack. Now you like, now I'm gonna be real. I never went, you whack, but I never stood up for my man and was like, yo, that's wrong. Don't talk about that. I was just like, shoot, I don't wanna get kicked out the crew. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what they doing and saying what they was doing. We go do week of prayers. Cats on some religious stuff. You can't go to heaven if you don't want to. I don't believe that. I don't believe you can't go to heaven if you do that. But I'm there and you saying that, I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay. But I'm not saying you going there, but I'm sitting there and I'm not saying nothing. And as I got older, I started realizing like, yo, bruh, all this compromising you doing, it would be great if you got in return what they asking you to compromise for. But as I started looking at relationships, I started realizing, yo, I'm compromising so that we can find a balance and really love each other. But what I'm starting to see is you never had no real intentions on matching my intensity of my love in the first place. So I'm getting beat. So as I start getting beat, that's when I started going, I might as well say what you said. See, there might have been a time where I was doing a motivational speaking. I wasn't saying nothing about God because I'm worried about if I talk about God, you might be like, well, I don't want to fool with him because he's talking about God and I'm not going to hire him because he's talking about God. And I just got to a place that's like, yo, why am I sitting here dissing God for you? You're not even, like, you ain't even give me the gig in the first place. Or if you did give me the gig, you ain't even pay me what I was worth. So now here I didn't disrespected God so I could have your attention and affection. And so I just like, I'm through with that. I just need to be myself, and either you're gonna love me for who I am, and I'm gonna see it's true, or I'm gonna see that.
Is that an evolution process that you kind of like, or does it have to, can you cut it cold turkey?
I think you can cut it cold turkey, but I think it's easier to cut it cold turkey if you have what y'all saying. So I still really never had that type of healthy, you know what I'm saying? I say that because my mom might be tripping, but I'm like, yo, my mom was, for real, like my mom was as healthy as you could be as a mom and looked out for me, cool. But on the father's side, and it could have been because it'd have been like, yo, you ain't my father. So a lot of it could have been me just going, I'm not interested in this because you're not my real father, so I'm not interested. But I didn't have that. And so I think when you don't have, you overcompensate sometimes. Or in your brain, you don't have it, so you overcompensate. So I just think, for real, when you look at people who, come from a two-parent background and it's a healthy background, even if you have challenges, it ain't gonna be the same as a person who don't have that health. So for me, it was like, yes, I was actually looking for approval. I was actually looking to be in a community. I was actually looking for, whatever. Like I said, again, no disrespect to my mom. When I went to see crib and they was eating on the week, I was like, bro, we ain't do that. And it wasn't that my mom was evil. My mom was working, but we ain't had no table where we sat down every night and ate. On the weekends. We ate, but they weren't evil, but we just didn't have those we didn't do that kind of stuff. When nobody going, I'm proud of you. To Carl's point, for me, it was more of, and I did it to my son, and I didn't mean to do it, but it was more of, we always talked about what you didn't do. Like when I was at the crib, we never celebrated, you did this. It was more, yo, you gotta, whatever. And I get it. I was growing up in the city. It was a lot going on, so they wanted you to really make the corrections and do what you're supposed to do. But I wasn't in no community where it was a bunch of, like I said, my father whipped me. He never whipped me out of anger or like I didn't do nothing wrong. But it wasn't a lot of lovey-dovey, kissing, hugging, whatever. My mom wasn't even affectionate like that. My mom will tell you now. She's like, I ain't mean no harm. My mom wasn't like that. My mom died. Her mom died. My grandmother's mother died giving birth to her. So my grandmother never had that maternal whatever. So when she raised her kids, my grandma raised them in the projects hard, Herman Gardens, hard. So my mom was like, yo, I love you. We just wasn't mushy, kissy, whatever. So I did feel like because I wasn't getting that, I did go look for it.
Yeah.
You know, and if you gave it to me, right, wrong, or indifferent, I did compromise to get it. You know, and as I got older, like I said, shoot, I think a reason for me being able to break it, was me and you, you know, having art, and you like, let's go out to eat. And I'm like, oh, okay.
We could do that?
Can we do that? Because I'm saying me and my mom went months without talking.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you talking about him going, that's weird. Bro, I'm with me and my mom beefing. Me and my mom going months without talking to each other. So if me and my mom beefing, how am I supposed to be sitting here eating with you? So that was God going, I'm gonna put you in an environment where you can see, you can have a disagreement with somebody and y'all can sit down and eat. So as I start doing that, I start healing and I start realizing, oh, these are the kind of relationships I need to be in. I was telling my son the other day, like not to be disrespectful, but it's some relationships that I had that I was super close with. And I was like, yo, I should have just cut you off a long time ago because we still cut off. But I was so worried about cutting you off and what that would mean. It's like, we don't got nothing now.
Yeah.
Like I didn't wasted all this time trying to protect and preserve and be on your good side for us still not to have nothing in the first place. So like, why didn't I just cut? I should have been. But in my mind, relationships, I'm thinking I'm a, what you call it? Like, I'm not loyal, or I'm not, being fair, or I'm not. And it's like, no, bro, like relationships have to be mutual. And if they're not mutual, stop playing. Stop holding on to them. Stop acting like they gonna turn into something.
Yeah.
It's like, Negro, this bad. This ain't about to turn no good in another year or two just because time, like it is what it is. Yeah. If it's healthy, if it's healthy. If it's not, it's not. So for me, man, for those of you who are listening, I just got freed up in the 50s. And it's to Carl's point, is you start getting older and you start realizing like, yo, bruh, you done got money from me and you ain't never came back and told me you're going to give me nothing for my son or my daughter. I'm not mad at you, but at the end of the day, I got to look out for mine. Mm-hmm. And you had me thinking that if I look out for you, you was going to turn around and look out for me, and you ain't look out for me. So it's like, no, they don't make you a bad person because you didn't look out for me. I got to start prioritizing what's a priority. And I thought by blessing you, we were going to go back and forth and it was going to be, and it's like, yo, it's not like that. So it's okay that it's not like that. But now I got to make first things first. I got to make my priority. So yeah, there's a lot of us. I just feel like we, and again, I don't want my mom to take this the wrong way. Unfortunately, I said it in church. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm 53 years old. My parents still don't talk to each other. Like, that's going to affect you, bruh. Yeah. Like, my parents don't talk to each other. They don't have a relationship. So that's going to affect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who they had a baby and they ain't necessarily married, but they still cordial. They still whatever. My mom and my dad still don't talk to each other. That's going to have an outcome. Y'all ain't talking. I ain't saying they beefing, but you're not communicating. So if the two of y'all not talking and y'all got a child, what you think is going to happen to that child? Yeah. And so it's a lot of us out there, man, that just didn't come from healthy beginnings, and it didn't get healthy nowhere in the whatever. And we got to take that joker, and as much as we can, we got to figure it out. We ain't had no blueprint. We didn't have no fathers and mom, just there for us, siblings, walking us through stuff. We was on a solo. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, I get it. You making excuses, but I've just learned, like, yo, bro, my son said, play your hand. And some of us didn't have that. We didn't have that best hand, but you can still poker face that joker, and you can still win with the hand that you have. So yeah, I know y'all hear them, and that's a blessing. I want y'all to know that's a blessing when you hear, I ain't had that struggle. That's a blessing. That's who you want to run with. You don't want to run with a bunch of people who had that struggle. You want to get around healthy people, because healthy people produce healthy people. You feel me? And so there's things that I've learned from them that's like, oh, yo, I didn't know that. And again, this is not disrespectful to my father who raised me, all right? He was protecting, providing. He was doing his thing. He did his thing. It just, for me, because I'm an emotional creature, we wasn't on no emotional stuff, and I allowed that to hinder, what we probably could have had. But again, I had no blueprint. My father wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? My mother was young. I had no blueprint. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, we talk about our health. physically, but this is emotional health. And for real, you can't use poverty strategies to get wealth. Neither can you use poverty strategies to get emotionally healthy or mentally healthy. And so just being with them, it's just certain stuff that I see that I'm like, oh no, me and my kids, we still don't eat on Sunday like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we as a family, we still don't do that. But when they at the crib, we do stuff that we do together. When Jada like, I'm going to Culver's, I'm like, oh no, I'm going with you. And we're gonna spend this time kicking it. Last night I was like, yo, you left without me? She's like, my brother was here. I was like, okay, still, that's family. So y'all getting y'all stuff. We went to Italy. We went as a family. You know what I'm saying? We all sat in our section. You know what I'm saying? We had suites right next to each other. So it's like, no, unfortunately, I didn't get to sit down and eat meals together, but we're gonna create memories together. We're gonna take pictures. We in Toby stuff. So yeah, man, a lot of us, you didn't come out, you didn't get the right hand. Acknowledge you didn't get the right hand. Don't be envious or jealous of people who got the right hand. Just start studying them and get around them so you can get healthier, and then you can help the next generation get a little healthier. I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself. All right, make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.